Hi, nice to meet you guys. I'm Zach Kabelac, founder, CEO of Aperture. I actually spent 11 years at MIT, and my PhD research was actually with Professor Dina Katabi, who spoke about Emerald earlier. So I built about 500 of those radar sensors, and my expertise is seeing through things with radar. And so Aperture, rather than seeing through walls for healthcare, Aperture is using satellite radar to see through tree canopy and topsoil for agriculture, climate, and defense applications. And so one of the most important things that being able to see through trees and topsoil allows is for the measurement of soil moisture. If you think of water as the fundamental variable for all life on Earth, feeding the global population is 4.5 billion acres of land. About 1 billion of that is irrigated today across the world. But one of the things that farmers don't know when they walk out to a field is that they don't know what's beneath the surface. They see the weather from the last few days, they look at the crop canopy and how it's growing, but they have no idea what's going on beneath the surface today. And so most farmers will make decisions about irrigation and soil moisture based on what their neighbor does, or driving their truck down the dirt road and seeing how much it picks up behind them. And the same thing goes for fertilizer application, where when you apply nitrogen fertilizer or pesticides, if it's too dry, it might not get picked up by the plants. If it's too wet, it runs off into the community's water supply, leading to downstream Parkinson's disease and other types of health conditions. And so soil moisture is this fundamental variable, but because it's below the surface, nobody can see it. And so most farmers don't do anything about it, and those that do might plant a single sensor at the edge of their field or the side of their field, but that only tells them about that section. It's hard, they're battery powered, they're often collected to a cellular backhaul, they can be driven over with tractors. Farmers hate them. There are some satellites that take cameras and pictures, but once the canopy grows and closes, you no longer see the ground and the soil anymore. And so you're left with just the changes in the color of the leaves. Occasionally, there are 1 to 2 NASA European Space Agency satellites that can penetrate topsoil, but they're frequent and few and far between. And so what we're developing at Aperture are a constellation of low-frequency radar satellites that can penetrate through tree canopy and topsoil to measure soil moisture at high resolution directly on the field. We pair that with machine learning algorithms that let us fill in the gaps today between satellite imagery and extract additional insights and intelligence off of this data. And so the way we do it today, we already are bringing a product to farmers. We leverage those infrequent satellite measurements, and we pair it with precision weather data, topological modeling, and fuse it through machine learning, AI, and hydrological models to produce customer insights and intelligence on a daily basis, so that when it rains, if there's a heat wave coming, they know to irrigate regardless of just the weather and guessing on their own. And so we deliver this through a cloud-based platform. We offer it either as a farmer-facing product, or it can be a white-labeled model that ties into other types of ag tech or climate sustainability-based businesses that benefit from this data set. All of this is cloud-based and highly scalable across the continental US. And so our impact is initially within agriculture, but we have about $4 million in contracts with the Space Force, Air Force, and Navy. It turns out that the Air Force also cares a lot about soil moisture, because when they want to model the weather for their operations in Europe, in Asia, in South America, they're not getting weather station data to make those decisions. And so soil moisture acts as that boundary variable between land and atmospheric interaction that lets them make operational decisions. With that, because of our satellite and our analytics, we're interested in all types of partnerships and collaborations, from aerospace, defense intelligence, but also agriculture and climate sustainability. So We have a table next door. Feel free to come by and share a bit more about your company and application. Thank you.